Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start here, and once again, over on the right hand side, you'll see that this right here says 11K. That's going to include uranium. We don't want to do that, so I'm going to just do this until I hit a point where it's going to include iron ore, and I don't want that, and that's going to be over here, so we're not going to do that. Hey guys, how's it going? The TheHaggardNerd here. Welcome back to Factorio. I'm doing this game on our Mixed Bag Monday series. I had a series on it a long time ago, but I kind of wanted to revisit with all the recent updates and stuff that they've done, big updates and everything. So we've got the very basics started. The end of last episode, I was researching logistics, and that finished in between episodes. So I just want to kind of let you know about that in case you're following along. So that means we should probably start looking at something else. Excuse me, I apologize. Man, I'm so sexy tonight doing the burps. I don't know what's going on. It's just fun stuff. It's just how it is. So I'm going to click just something kind of random. I'm actually going to probably do bullet damage. I think that'd be a good one to start with. Walls would be good to start with too, but let's go ahead and go with bullet damage. And that'll take a while, so it won't ding at us too often. See, I need a pre-recorded intro. I don't know, it seems like it would take away from the authenticity of the videos if I did a pre-recorded message every time. It would save me, you know, enough time over time, but I think though that I'm gonna probably stick just with my usual whatever. I mean, maybe you can convince me otherwise, but right now I think I'm not gonna do that. I might though, I might. Not sure yet. So I'm gonna make a couple more drills. Couldn't think of the word. Friggin' drills. I'm gonna put them here, and I'm gonna let them feed twice the amount of iron ore, so these last two guys aren't starved, because these guys are doing perfectly fine. But if we double it up, we could do a total of 6 actually. Actually, we could do 6, but we just have to move our situation here. So we're gonna do that. Pick all these guys up. Go ahead and set that out. There and there and there. Don't worry about that. Oh, too far away. And we'll go ahead and put down one more set of those things. And I'm probably just going to go ahead and wrap this around this way now. So that's 3, right? Yep. And what I'm going to do there is a 1, 2, and 3. And I'm going to have that go into a box. And I'm going to put that there. And now we have 3 inserters picking up, so since we added more, these should be able to keep up with that. So now that we have our 2 miner drill things here, I'm going to go ahead and plop them down. I'm going to move this pole and put our conveyor belts in the middle. And I'm going to go ahead and separate out my power on each side, since it should reach, and it does. So now we've fixed our the fact that our furnaces have been starved for iron ore. So these should fill up as soon as this this lag or this new amount gets pushed over. There's a word for this, but I can't think of what it is right now. So once the volume increase hits the end of the line is what I'm trying to say. There we go. I think that makes more sense. So now that's hitting that one. That's there. So there's like an initial like amount they like to hold on to in terms of ore. I think it's like 2. So now this one's getting ore, and we should start to see a very slow back up, and that's what we want to see. The Haggard way is the best way. Oh man. Alright, so how is our power doing? We always gotta watch power. So we're about 50% saturated, maybe 60% it seems. Just gotta keep an eye on that. And it looks like this is at max capacity. So I'm wondering if maybe we should start stocking up on... Yeah, okay. So I'm going to redo this. Now the reason why I'm redoing this is because these can only burn through red science so fast. So what I want to do now is go back to the way I was doing it, where they were both pulling out of one box. But what I want to do is have them be transported down to be placed in the box. So that way we can get a bit of a buffer. So that way if there's a point where the red science is being produced faster, then the labs can deal with it. We can have those on hand. And then we can use that buffer later on for more labs. So I'm actually going to do probably like 4. I think 4 is good. 4 stacks. Yeah, I think that'll work. And then we can probably put more labs and stuff here. But I'm gonna have to redo all this again because I'm gonna have to do all my power and stuff, get that figured out. I'm wondering if maybe performance is at about 70-80% over there on the bottom right side. I'm wondering if I can just put down another steam engine and see if this one boiler will... I don't know if that's how that's going to work. Performance... Oh, now they're down to about half. Yeah, that really didn't do us any good. Let me pull that back up. Okay, so there's got to be a way... Okay, now it's telling us what's going on. So I wonder if maybe we can just build a second one of these. Let's do another boiler. We eventually got to figure out a way to get some coal over to here instead of having to manually do it. Steam engine, boiler. Oh, I have 2 boilers. Okay, so let's turn that this way. So maybe we can do 3. We don't really need the power just yet. I don't know really why I'm doing this. I'm just doing it to see the setup here. It's kind of interesting to me. And I'm gonna go ahead and put a 3rd one. Oh, I just made it. Okay. 3rd one here. Oh, and then we have some trees in the way. Get rid of those. Really? Oh, I broke my tool earlier and I didn't realize it. Okay. There we go. So now we should be able to just plop this down. And I'm going to run power lines out. Nope, not gonna work. So I'm just gonna do this right here for now. So now you can see that's way down. We didn't really need that, but we got it. That's good. So performance is super low. Available performance is all the way up. So we're gonna be good on power for quite some time. So let's check up on our iron ore. You see here that it's already starting to back up, which is what we wanted to see. And yeah, so we need to start thinking about building bigger. So now we have some very basic stuff. What we want to start maybe working on is getting stuff automated so that we can have conveyor belts on hand, inserters on hand, and all that stuff. But that requires everything that you see here. So we're gonna have to start streamlining like a main production belt. So this is where you get like from phase 1 into kind of phase 2 of the game, and that's starting your kind of secondary base. Looking here, actually before we do this, there's something crucial that I've missed. I want to build a gun turret, I want to build a radar, and I do want to build a robot army at some point in the near future. The gun turret, actually I want to build a few of those, have those kind of handy. The radar will allow us to see more of the map and to see if maybe make 2 of those, to see if there's maybe any aliens in the area. Gubs? Did I say what? Gubs? No, guns. Gun turrets. Did I say gubs? I may have said gubs. The mouth sometimes does not want to work properly. And I'm probably going to go ahead and make a bunch of firearm magazines. So we now have our radar. And I'm just going to plop it down here. Now we can see what's going on here. Now we can see a lot more. So this was our initial... Oh yeah, no, that's not a lot more. Well, this was our initial view. Now we can see properly in here. And then we can see if there's any aliens in this area, and there's not. I want to put another radar up in this area since there's power up there, and then we'll be able to see kind of like up in here to see if there's any issues there. Oh, you said gubs. Oh, okay. I must have missed something. Oh, you can do tags now? That's really cool. Okay, there's so much that they added to this game that makes it infinitely better. So now we need power, or coal to these, rather. Fuel is the word I'm going for. So the big thing right now is we want to get coal over here. And the way we're going to do that is we need to move coal via transport belt over to here. And then I've already kind of messed myself up here. But it's fine. We can rework this as needed, and we will rework this as needed. But for right now, I'm just going to run this over. And then what we're going to want to do is try to avoid... Oh, this is going to be so bad. We're going to try to avoid all this because this eventually will be completely consumed and covered by all these electric mining drills. Had to think of the word there for a moment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend a little bit of time and I'm going to run conveyor belts all the way around and hopefully not hit any trees. Like that. And like that. Yay, trees. More trees. Always more trees. Okay. I was about to explain the reason why I'm doing this, but I realized I already did that. I already did that. Nope, too far away. There we go. Okay, now we have this long frickin' thing of conveyor belts. And what I'm going to do is I need more iron plates in order to make more drills. So I'm just going to do that, pick up everything out of that chest that's been collecting. Let's just go ahead and make all 39 because we will eventually use them. But I'm going to make a couple of them just ahead of time first, and then we'll make all. Because that way, like, it doesn't have to process through each step first. And let me back that up. So it requires copper cable, green circuits, and iron gears. And and if you build one at a time, it'll do one set of each ingredient and then make the thing you're looking for. But if you shift click and build all at the same time, it'll batch build all the ingredients first and then build the thing you're trying to build. So what I want to try to do is get a couple made ahead of time, and then that way I'm building, it'll be working on batching out the rest of the stuff. So Morris Pero. Oh, okay, so you're live. Yeah, cool, man. Well, I'm glad you're live, but I'm live and this is my stream, so either like be a part of the community and be friendly and not like try to rep your stuff, or GTFO, man. Today's been a rough day and I'm just not gonna deal with stuff like that today. So John, just a heads up, if that guy does anything else to rep his page, kick him out. Because that's how I'm playing today, to be completely honest. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start here, and once again, over on the right hand side, you'll see that this right here says 11K. That's going to include uranium. We don't want to do that, so I'm going to just do this until I hit a point where it's going to include iron ore, and I don't want that, and that's going to be over here, so we're not going to do that. I'm going to run this just to be nice and even across. And that's it for now, and that's perfectly fine. I will also want to go ahead and run power, and I like to do mine evenly. Oh, I can't run through them. Oh no, the searchlight is shining. Oh, okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh man, come on, come on. I need to research long reach. Really do. And the music went away. Thank you, music. Appreciate you. And I'm just going to pop one down here to connect those two. And now I can run this this direction. There we go. We got some music now. And all that will go down there. And did we research logistics and we can do splitters now? Okay, so here's the thing. Here's the thing. Now, you see we have two things of coal being dug up. One for this system and one for this system. what I'm about to do is combine the two systems and make it infinitely easier to deal with. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this, because I don't think we need this coal now. Let's go ahead and pick up that coal. Pick up that box. We're going to go ahead and pick up these miners as well. And pick up the plates. And I'm going to make a couple of splitters. But we're still kind of waiting on our drills to finish. We just finished our research there, so I don't remember what we were doing, but it finished. So now, oh, it was the gun damage, right? Okay, let's see what else. Let's go ahead and get the quick things. Let's do walls. Get that out of the way. Alrighty. So, kind of waiting on these things to finish, and once those finish, these splitters, what they do is they take one input and separate it into two outputs, or to take two outputs and you can actually put it into one input. And there's ways you can do like balancing and crazy awesomeness like that, but the idea is that we're going to put a splitter right here, and then we're going to have another line going up this direction to connect back into here. So once that happens, we will be able to split that up into there, and yeah, we'll be able to just clear all this off, so we don't need all that anymore. Now, can I make lights? I can make lights. Sweet. Let's go ahead and make 20 of those, and I'll pop that up so you guys can kind of see the queue there, the long-term queue. I'm thinking also what we could do while we're waiting is we have some furnaces still. I'm going to go ahead and mirror this build so we can just really ramp up our plate production, because you always need more of everything. Always. And we are out of inserters, so we're going to need to make more inserters. Let's go ahead and make all inserters, and that's at the bottom of our list here that you can't see. Thank you for the stream. This game is fun. Yeah, no problem, Chris. I'm glad I was able to get it, like, working again. I was worried that with the issues I was having before, I was not going to be able to do that, but it worked out, thankfully. Oop, so our wall's finished. So what do we have here? Filter inserter, droid activity model, and droid settings. Let's go ahead and get this, because our filter inserter is fun. I'll explain that to you in just a minute. That starts getting into more like complex things, but like not bad complex, not like, oh my god, this hurts my brain complex, but like just really fun and interesting complex. So let's go ahead and move this over and connect these two. Oh, that sucks. I hate doing not square. You know what? We're gonna do it anyway. No! There, I'd rather have it like that. I don't like curved lines or anything. So I put another radar up here, and now that gives us the ability to see if there's anything active up in this area, and it looks like we're doing okay for right now. I'm going to go ahead just out of safety and put a turret down here, and then probably just put a few of my own personal rounds in there, just for safety in case we do start seeing alien activity. I'm going to put one here. Let's do 5 again. This is another area that would really benefit from having something. Another 5 here. And then, what else? So it's just going down around. This is, if this gets tore up, it's not too bad. We just don't want those getting tore up. So over here, definitely need safety. So I'm going to put 2 over here. So I'm going to put 1 right there. And then 1 right here. Click. Come on, click. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. Cool. And I believe there's one more area up here that I should probably protect. And that's this right here, yes. Okay. We have one more anyway. So that works out nice. That works out nice. I'm thinking I'm probably gonna just put it right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Now we have a bit of protection in case something comes running in. So Chris, I would get this game. It's a very good game. It's very good. It doesn't look too good, but it's one of those where once you get in, you get familiar with all the colors and how kind of drab it looks. It really kind of makes sense that he's landed on this alien planet. Nothing's pretty. It's all like, the aliens are like insectoid aliens, so nothing would be pretty for them. But it's a very like industrial game, and it's absolutely wonderful. So you have to expect like the level of prettiness that you would expect from any sort of factory. So once you get to the point where you can just appreciate, you know, how simple things look, and that you know, things make sense, you know, how to read the menus and stuff like over to the right and everything. You know, like the game really starts to take shape, and you can start to understand some of the more nuanced aspects of the game. So you see here, satisfaction is low, production is maxed out. We have hit a bad situation. You see, these things are actually running slower than they would normally. That's because I've dropped down a whole lot since we last upgraded our stuff, and that's because we do not have any coal going in here. So what I'm going to do is I need one of these underground belts, and I need some iron plates. I'm gonna have to steal some from here, and I want to run all the way back, and there's only 5. Okay, I'm gonna have to run all the way back. It's part of it. Part of it. There are cars and stuff and vehicles you can get later on that really helps. And once you get your robots and stuff flying around, then you can have them automatically keep your inventory at a certain level. So if you always want to have like 200 iron plates on hand, the moment you start using iron plates, your robots will bring you more iron plates, and it's absolutely wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. It's one of those things where the efficiency of being able to build things scales very, very well with the ability of you to build things and come up with designs and such. So yeah, it's fun stuff. It's fun stuff. So let's go ahead and do a couple of these underground belts. We did 10. We have some splitters now, so I can go and split out that one line that I need to. Oh, here's something for you guys. Let's see if I can get through here. I can't get through here. What? Used to be able to. Oh, I think that was a mod. That's a fishy, and it's not close enough. You can actually catch the fishes and eat them if you need health. It's a style of game you could play for hours. Indeed. Absolutely. And I have. So many hours. So let's get on. Ah, crap. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay. Kind of stuck there for a second. So now our production should be back up. So now we're good. We're good. Okay. So the issue is that our boilers ran out of steam. It feels like maybe I could add more boilers to the system. You know what? I think I can. I think I now understand what these kind of do. Let me get rid of all this. I know it's kind of weird, but bear with me. So let's go ahead and run. Oh, come on. Let's run this down. Oh man, am I out of pipes? I'm out of pipes. Let's go ahead and build some more pipes. Wait for those. So let's run these down. And then what I'm going to do is, this is kind of a weird build. I'm just kind of winging this. Where are our steam? There they are. Okay. Put one here, and one there. So now we need power lines, like such. And the performance is at half, but the available performance is at full. So I don't know if that means, I think that means that if we push more steam through here, and I'm stuck again. If we push more steam through here, we would get more power out of them. And that's, you know, I could just move that radar. Could just move the radar instead of wasting the one thing. All right, but it looks like also our pipe is fully saturated. So if you see it says 99.9 steam and it's fully saturated, I think that's the problem. So what if the thing I could do is reroute this. Now this is effectively doing the same thing that I was doing earlier, but just with pipes in between them. So let's see how this works. So we got half here. So if I connected, I may be reading this wrong. Hold on. There's thoughts in my brain. I'm not getting them out too efficiently right now, but I'm trying to... Okay, so we got electronics, that's good. I'm gonna go ahead and start working towards pick stick, which will give me longer reach. Let's see here. Performance. See, I don't know if the performance being low is that it has the potential to increase or how that actually works. I really don't know. I really don't. But you know, we're just gonna not worry about it for right now until we have more power issues, and yeah, that works for now. That's good for now. That's kind of weird, but it works for now. So the other thing I wanted to do is I had this underground belt, and what that does is allows you to route things underneath other things. So now if I run this over here and then run this up and around, which is kind of backwards, but I'm new to these models of boilers. You know what if I did turn that around? That would make my life infinitely easier. Infinitely easier. Okay. So if we put... Where are the boilers go? There. Okay. So if we did something like 1, 2, and 3, and then routed this up and around like this, that makes more sense. So now we could have our inserters going in here like such, and then we can have our water going in like such, and then our steam going out like such. And then we can run lines, power lines between the two there, and have them all connect up nice and easy. And now our fuel, our fuel provided, fuel delivery? Yeah, fuel delivery is now automated. Hooray! Okay, like the brain is just trying to shut down because this is a game where, like, if you try to talk and play at the same time, it just shuts my brain down because I am sitting here thinking of like 30 different things and trying to explain one at a time, and it's, oh man. Okay, so let's go ahead and put those in here so that way, because we ran out of iron plates for this. We have 71 red science, so as long as you know, we are working on more research. We could probably expand this out a little bit if we wanted to. That would speed up our research process, and we definitely want to do that at some point in the near future. So let's put that gun back down now that I'm thinking about it, because I remember I picked it back up. I'm gonna go ahead and put that right about here. That doesn't require power, I don't think. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm actually going to go ahead and move my ammo over, excuse me, my gun over to use the submachine gun instead of the pistol, which is a bit better for what we need. All right, and I also picked up the radar, so let's put that back down as well. Just put that right here. That'd be nice. Still good on the alien situation. I'm not seeing anything out just yet. So far, so good. So, I guess then the next thing is we want to start reworking this. And there's a nice big open area right here that we could start working on. And we could route everything down and around just like we have. I like keeping my power and my labs together. But, I might actually do my labs down here. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. So what we need to do is we need to start piecing this out, because right now this serves a very basic function. It provides the gears we need, it provides the red science we need, and the plates we need for both. But like we can make like an iron gear wheel every 0.5 seconds, but we can only make a science pack once every 5 seconds. So that means for every 1 science pack we could do 10 gear wheels, right? I think. And yeah, I think we make what, 2 gears at a time? Is that how that works? So it takes 2 plates and makes 1 gear wheel. So there's some ratios and math involved that if you want to go do it, you can. I like to guesstimate. I'm sure we will be seeing the aliens at some point in the near future, John, probably before the night's over. If not, I'll go out seeking some. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start working and automating this on a larger scale. I also need to focus on getting my my plates situated. So I think next episode what we will do is we will finish working on this. We will get this situated to where this, excuse me, I keep saying this. The copper plates, we need to set up one of these for the copper plates. Get that going, get all those transported back the other direction and then over to here, so that way our gear wheels and other things can be automatically assembled. And also I realized that I didn't put my splitter down here. Just like that. That's what's supposed to happen. Did I also have... Yes, these guys. So our coal production should be good. Should be good. And then now that we're feeding more coal up there this way and we have more furnaces, we need to start mining up more of this, and it starts becoming like a big crazy mess. I made lights. I see how they made lights. Let's go ahead and put down our lights just to kind of get those going. I like to put them at the kind of the main hubs of activity. So there's that one, there's that one. There's that one. I haven't seen it turn... Come on, voice. I haven't seen it turn dark yet, which is kind of interesting. Let's put one here. Let's put one here. Nope. Here. I'll do one up there, I think. And then maybe one here. Yeah, that should be good for now, I think. Oh, it is dark. It's just my light is like super big. Oh, it's one of the mods I have. That's why. Never mind. So that way you can see lights in action up in the top left here. So it's like going to be always daytime for us. I'm kind of okay with that, so that way you guys can see what's going on. Alrighty. So I think I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. If I start doing anything else, this episode is going to run way long. And I want to keep them below 45 minutes. And if I get started, it's going to be more than 45 minutes. So that's how it's going to be. So guys, if you're new here, hit the subscribe button. If you like what I do, hit the like button. And if you want to help my channel grow, guys, share my videos. So once we hit 1,500 subscribers, I'm going to be doing a giveaway for both Prey and Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus. So the way you enter that is you go over to the October channel update video and you comment on that video. And once we hit 1,500 subscribers on YouTube, I will be doing a random selection from those usernames, and that person will win those 2 keys. So guys, do me a favor and share my stuff. Help me grow my channel. I want to get it as big as possible, and I definitely need your help to do so. So do that stuff. I'd appreciate it. So guys, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below. I love hearing from you guys. As always, thanks for watching. Take care.